On the last note, if you don't believe me that this technique works or not, go back to my first album, African American. You can stream it on Spotify right now. Listen to each record from the drums, the drum patterns, the tempo, and everything. It's laid out right there in front of you. You didn't even know it. It's called strategy. You gotta have strategy when you're doing this. If you don't,
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I need. A lot of goals, a lot of dreams. We got one mission right now, though. Just one. Make sure that she all the way dry before I start doing this. Woo. Oh yeah, don't miss a spot. I need all this real estate.
yo, it's good, y'all. For those who don't know who I am, my name is StephenAllen So, today's agenda, I figured we go ahead and map out what genres we're going to be doing for this album. It's important that this gets done early in the stage so I can create the game plan that I need to execute. I did this for the last album, and I'm going to do it for this one. This is a good idea, just to, draw everything out, at least get a rough idea how the recording is going to go. So, let's get to it.
Let's draw these lines real quick. Dead center. Okay. Okay. 3. 3, 4, 6. Genre. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
So the concept is I'm going to take about 6 weeks. I'm going to do a different genre every week. So first genre I'm going to do Afro. I'm going to do Afro trap, and I'm going to keep that BPM at 120. So that'd be my high energy, high tempo. Second genre I'm going to do is Afro pop. And I'm going to keep that tempo range between 100 and 110-ish. So we'll say, about 100 through 115 BPM. So that'd be more of the lover type tracks. Then I'm going to do Afro beats which will be the more organic sounds. And that'll be between 90 BPM and 100. So that'll be the more heartfelt, fella-inspired type tracks. Then we're going to do the reggae side. So we're going to do dance hall. You already know. And I'm going to keep them tempo ranges between 80 to about 95. And then the next genre, I'm going to do reggaeton. And I'm going to keep that tempo between 90 and 110 BPM. That way, because I regret that last time I didn't do a full list of like reggaeton, and Americano is one of my hardest tracks on there, and only did like 3 tracks of that. So this time we're going to give it a full list. And then the last genre, my favorite genre that I didn't really get none of those tracks made the last album. We're gonna work hard on this. Is the regular reggae. And I'm gonna keep that tempo range between 60 and 85. And those are your genres. All right, so the purpose of doing this, it's a few reasons. One, it's organization. Gotta stay organized when you're building an album so that you know what you're doing. Gotta have a pathway of how you're gonna get to the end result. Another reason, I wanna make sure the groove for the album stays flowing. So, I got multiple genres. I'm gonna do 5 records each genre, so that's 30 records total just for the pot for this album. Even though I'm only gonna select 8 to about 10 at the most for the album, I wanna make sure that I have a record in different keys for each album. So each genre, 5 songs and 5 different keys for each list. And then that will help make sure that the album, no 2 records will sound alike. Even if it's the same genre, no 2 records will sound alike. Now I know that people are going to say, oh, well, that's creating boundaries. Well, boundaries push creativity. Because if I had no boundaries, I would probably do the same thing over and over, just do what I think is best. With this, I have structure. Structure is the key to making sure the records get done. That way I'm not doing the same thing over and over and over. And I did this for my first album because I knew who I am. If I don't have an end goal, it will not get done. So the grooves will always be shifting. So I won't always have just a bunch of up-tempo, a bunch of mid-tempo, or too many slow records to choose from. I will have a tempo range that up and down that's even throughout the pot, so that I know what I will be able to select. So with that said, structure is the key to this. And I always believed in a multi-genre album, because that way, you know, you might want to feel this vibe one day, you might want to feel that vibe the next day. Because I'm not the same every day. I'm energetic one day, I'm this another day, I'm, you know, feel what I'm saying? So just to keep it human, and you know, keep it grooving. You know, it's all about the groove, baby. So, structure.